And welcome back to the Hilton Head News. With us now is Vice President of Public Policy and Programs with the Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. Hannah Horne, good to see you.
Well, good to see you too. Thank you.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's begin with the vaccine rollout and businesses that are, maybe feeling a little uncomfortable, have a lot of questions about what they do in the workplace with their employees. You have a webinar coming up to answer all those questions, right, Hannah?
We do. We're talking a lot about vaccines and, of course, the phases of vaccines. But as more and more people become vaccinated or consider being vaccinated, one really important question that a lot of employers and businesses are asking are, can I mandate that either my employees and even my customers, for example, there's a big question about when we go to travel again to get on an airplane, will they require showing that you've had a COVID vaccination? These are all questions that remain to be answered. But as a small business owner, the question about, many offer flu shots and the opportunity to keep the spread from, with that virus from within the workplace, what will happen with COVID? And this is a legal issue. This is a personal choice. This is a freedom. This is, something that really needs to be addressed by attorneys. And so we're doing exactly that. We've partnered with Burr Foreman Law Firm, which, is just one of the most respected law firms in our area in the Southeast. And Melissa Azalea and John Eggert are going to lead a seminar called Labor and Employment Issues in the COVID-19 Era. And Robyn, it's not just going to be about, mandatory vaccinations and what the law says or could possibly shape towards that. But we're also going to be talking about perhaps, what you would need to do to change your employee handbook. We're also going to be talking about things like employment contracts and insurance and just a lot of immigration. So it's not just about vaccines. I hope people will join. Let me give you the information. February the 25th, that morning at 9 a.m. And it's going to be free, all online. So you can just, from the comfort of your office or home, log in and listen to that.
All right, that's February 25th at 9 a.m. Yeah. So let's switch gears, Hannah. I'm hungry, actually, right now. Restaurant Week is coming up and a lot of great deals. So give us the info on that.
So it's Foodie February, something that the Chamber promotes here. We've got the Gullah Festival going on, Savor Sea Pines. There's a lot of great places to sit down and eat these days, or even carry out. Restaurant Week is coming up on February 20th through the 27th. And if you log on to our website, which is chamberrestaurantweek.com, easy enough to remember, chamberrestaurantweek.com, the participating restaurants, if we have any restaurateurs that are watching, be sure to join in and put your menu. But a lot of price fix menus, for example, I logged on and saw where Ambra has a $39.99 multi-course meal. And that's just a great price, a lot of great food, perhaps restaurants you've never tried before, either because of price, location, whatever. You can make it a date night and head out. But that's the 20th through the 27th this year.
The 20th through the 27th. All right. So It is tax season, Hannah. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and our businesses that, again, have questions. And the Chamber is involved and has part of the Chamber, the SCORE program or the SCORE initiative. And it's so fantastic. Helps out small businesses to talk about how SCORE can help you as a small business.
I love bragging on our SCORE partners. They are such a resource for businesses and even individuals in the area, but especially businesses, small businesses. Along with COVID came a lot of tax policy changes, tax policy, labor laws, all kinds of things that could affect you. And SCORE has been a great resource to keep up with all of those changes. Even the IRS and even the State Department of Revenue have not begun accepting tax returns until, and it'll be February the 12th. So depending on when you're watching this, it is this week that they begin accepting tax returns, because there was so many tax changes. They had to get all of their computer programs and algorithms and everything all ready for you to begin to start filing. So with that said, now that everybody knows how, for example, the PPP is going to affect receiving that influx of cash as revenue and what you can write off and what you can't. Now that we know what all of that is, make sure that you check in with a SCORE mentor, and it's so easy to do. sclowcountryscore.org, and set yourself up with a mentor. Let them go through your tax documents, especially if you receive PPP, and let them make sure that you're optimizing your tax write-offs, that you're reducing your tax liability, and make sure that you know where you stand.
So many great resources with the Chamber. Thank you so much, Hannah Horne. Appreciate you being with us today with this business report, and we'll see you next time on the Hilton Head News. Thanks, Hannah. Bye-bye. Coming up after the break, Catherine Maedemann will be with us. She was at the ribbon cutting for the Heritage Academy, and we'll talk to the new owner. Stay tuned.